And further down on the pillar, there were names carved together almost as a set that said Nami and Naomi together in collections. And beside them, they each had scratch marks that were like indications or markers. What could it be? It's measuring their heights, Nami said in a calm voice. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, it would make sense that their names would be carved here as well. So, in this house, there were kids called Nami and Naomi, right? Hey, Kohei. Yeah, what? Nami said suddenly. Was that person in the white dress, did they look like me? I don't know, I mean, I didn't really see their face. Oh. Nami, what are you thinking? What? Thinking something strange, you mean? No, I mean, I don't know how to say this, but when you asked me if you looked like her, then, no, it's nothing really. I'm not really thinking of anything. I just somehow maybe got a feeling like, maybe? Well, in that case, that's okay. Okay, my legs are all cramped from squatting down here, and so I stood up. Well, now, I guess we're just gonna have to check all the rooms. And so we continued down the left side of the corridor. We went straight on in the corridor, like the front side, the facing side, or we went down the right side of the corridor. So we started with straight ahead. We came across the door right in front of us. We haven't looked in this room yet. Let's go in. And in that room, there hung a large oil painting. Whoa. And just as we were looking at it, we couldn't help but notice the sound. Wait, do you hear that sound? And Nami grabbed tightly onto my arm. It's coming from the picture. And the sound sounded as if it was coming from inside the large picture on the wall. And when we got closer, the sound disappeared completely. I started to shake without realizing. It's kind of a little bit creepy, this picture. Yeah, it really is. Whether it was like in a kind of occult style, I don't know, but it had this kind of dark demonic touch to it. And it had two girls who were holding swords against each other. And there was an old lady who looked like there might be their mother standing there as well. From the depiction, it looked like it might have been medieval European. And around them there were Otogirisou flowers. Oh, Otogirisou again. Hey, those two girls, they both have the same face. Oh, it's true. Maybe they're twins. And as if my words had spurred something on in her, Nami's face suddenly drained of blood. Twins? Huh? I was a twin. What? Why are you saying stuff like that, Nami? I laughed. Nami, you're an only child. Why would you say you're a twin? Wait, yeah, no, you're right. Nami looked very confused. But from this picture of the twins, just somehow, I don't know. And so I said, hey, Nami, wake up. Nami, cover your ears. Or C, Nami, shut your mouth. I'm not really sure what these are all referring to, but go with B, Nami, cover your ears. And when we did, I heard the sound of a piano. And suddenly Nami lifted up her head. A piano! Nami! And as if spurred on, Nami ran off. Nami, wait! And I chased after her. Chasing after Nami, I flew into the piano hall. A girl in a white dress was playing the piano. The girl was Nami. Nami! And just then, the girl who looked exactly like Nami disappeared, but only the playing of the piano continued. I was a twin. Nami was still spaced out. I had an older sister called Naomi, and my mother and me, we all lived together. Wind started to blow through the room. I could hear a strange noise, but Nami didn't seem to react. There was a man, and my mother was kind to him. And we liked him too. That man was family. Perhaps he was like a father, or maybe a younger brother, or maybe some friend of my mother's. I don't know. Keep it together, Nami. You're an only child. You have a proper family and parents back in Tokyo. I don't know. And Nami held her head. My head feels like it's gonna split open. I remember. And Nami's face wasn't like it normally is. I was born and raised here. Nami, just calm down. A lot of stuff has happened today, so... I mean, you must be tired, so, your nerves are a bit shot. So, I mean, don't go saying these impossible things. But... And Nami started to cry out. All of my memories up to now, they're all wrong. What I'm saying now are my true memories. My true mother was here, and my older twin sister, Naomi, was here. We compared heights. I remembered it all properly now. A. Don't be stupid. Your mother's waiting for you at home. B. Who is Naomi? You're an only child. C. So where are your mother and father now? Or D. Should I call... not like child services, but like a family register person? And I went with C. Nami was shaking all over. I think I might have done something that I couldn't take back. Something you couldn't take back? What? I can't remember it yet, but I did something in the past. My older sister and I, we did something. But what it was, I can't remember. We have to find the mummy. That mummy, we have to find it. And Nami walked shakily out to the corridor, and in a panic I hurried after her. A. Wait, Nami. Just think it through. B. Okay, Nami. We'll find that mummy. C. Okay, I know what to do, Nami. Let's just go for a little walk. So, let's go with B. Let's find the mummy. Nami and I left the room. The hall was as quiet as if nothing had happened at all. So I guess we should start looking from upstairs, right? And we slowly climbed up the stairs. Nami was saying strange things, but there's no way that such impossible things could be true. Finding your own name and having only weird stuff happen would make anyone confused. We went around the mansion once, but didn't find it. If we didn't find anything while going around the mansion once, we'd just sleep on the sofa until morning. And once it was the next day, I'm sure we could just laugh at all the funny stuff that had happened. So, which room shall we start looking from? We went up to the second floor and I turned around. Huh? But Nami wasn't there. Ugh, where did I lose her? We were together just now, but... And so I thought. A. Did we get separated below? B. Did she go on ahead? C. Was she taken by someone? D. Maybe she found something. So we'll go with A. Did she get separated from me downstairs? So I peered down into the hall below. And suddenly, I turned around at a sound, and from down the corridor, the wheelchair with no one in it was dashing towards me at a frightening speed. Ah! And just in time, I managed to jump out of the way. And the wheelchair continued on and smashed through the railing of the stairs. If it had hit me, then probably I would have fallen down with the wheelchair to the floor below. So somebody's trying to kill me. I felt a chill down my spine. In the moment that I turned around, I got a glimpse of a person who had pushed the wheelchair, but that person looked exactly like Nami. Could it be that Nami... if that's true, then it's no joke. Could it be that she's so confused that she's gone crazy? And when I looked down at my feet for a second, I could see something shining like shining silver that had fallen down. It was a wrench. This is mine. And wrapped around the wrench there was some tape with my name, Kohei, written on it. When I'm looking after my car, I keep it with me at all times. Why would this be here? Who? And at that moment, a door close by opened. Oh, Nami! And Nami looked pale, and her eyes were staring blankly. You made me worry so much. But Nami, as soon as she saw me, slammed the door shut. Hey, Nami, what are you doing? I didn't understand. Hurriedly, I opened the door. Nami had buried her head in the bed in the corner. Hey, Nami, what's going on? She just somehow didn't seem herself. Nami lifted up her head and pointed towards the desk. On the desk there was a photo. It was an old photo in a sepia tone, and there were two girls about age 3 wearing matching white blouses, standing next to each other. It wasn't just what they were wearing, but even their faces were exactly the same as each other. I guess they must have been identical twins. Looking at this, maybe Nami thought of something. And I thought I knew what it might be, but I thought I'd ask her anyway. Well, what's up with this? Those kids, don't they look like me? And Nami had buried her crying face in the sheets, but I could hear her through them. What about them? They don't look like you at all. Look properly. Even if I look properly, they don't. Once these kids grew up, there's no way they'd be as pretty as you are, Nami. I mean, for sure. Never mind, it's fine. What's fine? Just look at the name tags on their chest. Name tags? And on both of their chests in the photo, it was kind of faded and hard to see, but they both had name tags written on them. They were hard to read, but one of them said Nami and one said Naomi. But this, I mean, it's just a coincidence. When I was saying this, Nami lifted her head out. And in the moment that our eyes met, she suddenly covered her face with both hands and ran from the room. I quickly moved after her.